Hello friends, today's topic is prelims related major defense exercises. Here what I've tried to do is make a list of country and the nature of the exercise, name and details if any. So what we often neglect is the nature of exercise, whether it is army, air force or naval. So here I have tried all this and all this related to one country at one place. Okay, let's see the discussion. So firstly, UK, United Kingdom. So the nature of exercise is army, which is Ajaya warrior. So here have highlighted the names of the exercises. Please do remember. So what are the details of it? It is general. So in the first one, I have explicitly mentioned this, that to build and promote bilateral relations and enhance interoperability. So where does this happen? Mahajan firing range in India. So UK Army Ajay Warrior. And next Air Force. Air Force exercise is known as Indradhanush or Rainbow Fort. And naval is Konkan. See, it's very easy to remember because for the naval, we have this Konkan coast. Therefore, it has named as Konkan. And it is related to a coastal line and it should be a naval. And air force represents sky, so therefore rainbow exists in sky. You can remember this way. And army, a and a matches, so you can remember as Ajay warrior. So next, France and the army's exercise is Shakti, which aims at high degree physical fitness, tactical drills, techniques and procedures. So army's exercise is Shakti 4. And Air Force is Garuda. Garuda, you know, right? It is the name of a bird, Garuda, and therefore you can remember like this: Air Force Garuda. And next, Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka's army's exercise is Mitra Shakti. And naval's is Slinex. SL means Sri Lanka, I is India, and IN is India, and EX is exercise, which is naval. Next, China. We have a exercise with China too. Please to remember this. In army, which is known as hand in hand. Next is Mongolia. Mongolia's nomadic elephant, which is also army related. Next, Nepal. So recently we have territorial disputes with Nepal as well as China. So please do remember these also, and any news related to Nepal and China. Here Nepal, and we have army exercise with it, which is Surya Kiran. Nepal Surya Kiran. It is specially made for training on jungle warfare, anti-terrorism, combat, disaster response activities. And next is Bangladesh. We have army related, that is known as Sampriti. Next is Seychelles. Seychelles, the type of exercise is army and the name is Lamite. So what does it aim at? It aims at, what I've did is the objective or the aims which are very important I have highlighted, and few are very general. As you know, it's a joint bilateral exercise. So please do remember which I have mentioned here. This is aimed at conducting counter-insurgency and counter-terrorist operations. Seychelles, Lamite. Next is Maldives. Maldives, and the nature is army and the name is Ecuadorian. Maldives, Ecuadorian. Next, Myanmar. Nature is army, Imbax. India, Myanmar, bilateral exercise. And Indonesia. We have army as well as naval with Indonesia. Army is Garuda Shakti and naval is India Indo Corpat Samudra Shakti. So you can remember, these are two, by the way. One is India in Indonesia Corpat, and the next one is Samudra Shakti. Next up is USA. We have with USA Army, Air Force, and also Tri-Service. We have recently seen, right? This is first ever, which is known as Tiger Triumph. And the Army's exercises Vajra Prahar and also Yudh Abhyas. Air Force, Cope India, and Red Flag. So do not confuse with Blue Flag. Blue Flag is with Israel, and Red Flag is with USA. So we also have different exercises like Malabar with 3 or 4 countries. We shall see in the at the end of the session. Next is Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan, we have an army type, and there are two, if you see, Prabal Dostik and Kazind. So please do remember these both relates to army. And Kyrgyzstan, army and name is Khanjar. So please do not confuse between Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan, and both are army related, whereas we have two army related exercises with Kazakhstan and only one with Kyrgyzstan. And next comes Thailand. We have 3 types of exercises with Thailand: Army, Air Force, and Naval. Army's name is Maitri, and Air Force is Siam Bharat, and Naval is Indo-Thai Corpat. Okay, guys, you can comment in the comment section what do you mean by Corpat. And next is Japan. With Japan we have Army and Coast Guard exercises, and the Army is Dharma Guardian and Coast Guard is Sahyog Kaijin. Please do remember this is also important. And next comes Singapore. We have Army as well as Naval. Army's exercise name is Agni Warrior and also Bold Kurukshetra. This is entirely one name, Bold Kurukshetra. So we have 2 with Singapore, and Naval is Simbex, Singapore, India bilateral exercise. Next comes Indra. Indra is Russia's Tri-Services exercise, joint bilateral biannual military exercises. What do you mean by biannual and biennial? Make sure that you know this difference. If you know, please comment down below. And we have also Air Force exercise, that is Avia Indra. You can easily identify that this relates to Air Force, right? And next comes Australia Air Force. We have Pitch Black exercise and Naval Oz Index, Australia India exercise. Next come Israel. As I've already told you, Israel Air Force exercise is known as Blue Flag. Next is UAE Air Force related Desert Eagle 2. So please do remember this, do not confuse. And next comes Oman. With Oman we have 3 types of exercises: Air Force, Naval, and also Army. So Air Force related is Eastern Bridge 4, and Naval is Nasim Al Bahar. Army related is Al Naga. So please do remember this. And next comes Qatar. Qatar recently withdrew from OPEC, right? So we have a naval exercise with it, which is known as Zair Al Bahar. Next it comes Uzbekistan, which is military related or army, known as Dastlik 2019. This was first ever exercise between India and Uzbekistan, therefore it becomes important. Next we'll come to multilateral exercises. I'm gonna adjust the screen So multi. Air Force related is Samvedna, which is between India, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka and UAE. Samvedna. And next comes naval. IBSA Mar. You know, right? We have a grouping IBSA, India, Brazil, South Africa. We do also have a naval exercise with them, which is known as IBSA-MAR, IBSA-MAR. Okay. And next comes naval related, which I have discussed already, Malabar. The states participated are India, USA and Japan. Initially, it was only between India and United States, and Japan also joined it later. Next comes naval, which is SITMEX, between Singapore, Thailand and India. SITMEX. You can remember with the first three letters: Singapore, Thailand and India. Next, counter-terrorism tabletop exercise. So this is also very important because this is first ever Quad countries exercise, joint exercise, which is known as counter-terrorism tabletop exercise, CTTTX. Questions may be asked like what is CTTTS, which is recently seen in news. So do not confuse with any medicine or medicinal equipment which are coming in news frequently. Okay, this is what are these Quad countries: USA, India, Japan, Australia. And next come, okay, this is also naval exercises. In Space X. India's first ever simulated space warfare exercise in space. This is not related with any country. These are miscellaneous which are related to India itself. So in space exercise, this is first ever simulated space warfare exercise. Next is Operation Him Vijaya, which is conducted by Indian Army to test offensive capabilities against China in Arunachal Pradesh. This is very important because right now we are dealing with the territorial disputes with China, right? So this is related with that Operation Him Vijaya. Please do remember. And Milan 2020. This is multilateral naval exercise hosted by Indian Army. I hope you will remember all this because this is an exhaustive list. Not exactly exhaustive, but these are few important you can remember which have segregated country wise. I hope you have enjoyed this session, and stay tuned for the more prelims related content. I'll be coming up with art and culture series which I'm preparing right now. Thank you.